Assalamualaikum. My name is Mimina Laila Najwa. My metric number 1041. So today I will explain about background on the issue. The cost of living means how much money people need for daily needs like food, housing, and transport. When prices go up, people need to spend more maintain lifestyle. Point number 2, inflation happens when the prices of goods and services keep rising. This means the same amount of money can buy less compared to before. For example, what cost 5 ringgit 5 years ago might now cost 8 ringgit. Okay, the last point is in Malaysia, the cost of living keeps increasing because of global price hikes, higher food costs, and effect of the pandemic. This situation affects especially low and middle income group of the most.
Assalamualaikum. My name is Nur Akila Amani binti Arif and my metric number is 1042. I will continue the next topic about the problem that arises from the inflation and the cost of living. As the inflation continues to rise, it affects several important parts of the daily necessities. First, we have the basic necessities such as food, housing, and also transport that becoming more expensive, making it more harder for families to meet their everyday needs. When the cost of living increases, faster the people's salaries, many households cannot overcome the struggle. This leads to a second problem, which is increasing poverty and inequality. Lower income groups of people are the most affected because they spend most of their salary on essential items. As price increases or the price rise, they cannot keep up, and the gap between the higher income and lower income group become wider. Another major in housing and rent pressure is the rent and house prices often rise more quickly than wages, making it difficult for the community, especially the young adults or low-income families, to afford a stable place to live. This increases financial stress and also reduces living quality. Finally, with all these rising costs, it creates an economic uncertainty with constant prices increasing. Both consumer and also businesses find it difficult to plan for the future. People are becoming unsure about how to budget, while companies may delay their investment or reduce spending because they cannot predict the future costs. Overall, inflation can not only raise prices, but it also affects living standards, financial stability, and overall confidence people have in today's economy. That's all from me. Thank you.
Hi, Assalamualaikum. My name is Mimina Laila Najwa. My metric number 101. So today I will give suggestion to handle rising living costs. One of the best way to handle rising living costs is by improving financial literacy. When people understand how to budget, save, and invest, they can manage their expenses better and prepare for inflation. The government and NGOs can organize workshops or online campaign to educate the public on smart money. Next, the government can play an important role by providing targeted subsidies and controlling prices of essential goods such as rice, cooking oil, and fuel. This helps reduce the burden on low-income families and ensures everyone can still afford basic needs despite inflation. Lastly, we should support local industries and agriculture to reduce import dependency. When we produce more locally, we can lower costs caused by currency fluctuation and import taxes. This not only helps stabilize prices but also trains the Malaysian economy. That's all from me. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum. My name is Suwana Innovatisha with UST. My metric is 1029. Okay, for this slide, I will tell you about the card and chart on the issue for cost of living and inflation. Okay, so this is the line graph showing that Malaysian inflation trends 2050 to 2025. Okay, from 2050 to 2025, Malaysia inflation rate shows several ups and downs. Inflation dropped sharply around 2020, likely due to reduced economic activity during the pandemic. However, starting from 2021, price began rising again and continued to increase until 2025. So, the meaning is this trend indicates that the cost of living in Malaysia has been gradually increasing. Malaysians now have to spend more on daily needs such as food, fuel, rent, and utilities, which directly affects their overall household budget and purchasing power. Okay, for the next slide is a bar chart illustrating Malaysia's inflation rate from 2050 to 2025. Okay, rising inflation reduces Malaysians' purchasing power, meaning their salaries can buy fewer goods and services than before. This affects quality of life, especially for lower and middle income groups who spend a larger portion of their income on essentials like food, rent, and transportation. So, the meaning is the chart clearly shows fluctuations in inflation with a sharp dip in 2020 and a strong upward rebound after 2021. This steady rise towards 2025 highlights the increasing cost of living, meaning everyday essentials like food, transport, and housing are become more expensive for Malaysians. That's all for me.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Nur Syafiqah binti Muhammad Amir. My matrix number is 1001. So I will continue to explain about personal opinion on the issue cost of living and inflation. Firstly, the rising price of essential goods such as food, housing, and transportation have significantly affected the daily life of Malaysians. The continuous increase in the price make it more challenging for individuals and families to manage their daily expenses. Their situation has caused many people to become more cautious in their spending and to prioritize only basic necessities. Secondly, income growth in Malaysia does not always match the rate of inflation. Many workers experience stagnant wages, meaning these salaries remain the same even though the cost of living continues the rise. As a result, their purchasing power decreased and it became more difficult for them to maintain their standard of living. This issue highlights the financial challenges faced by Malaysians, where rising costs and slow wage growth create greater pressure on households. Furthermore, middle and lower income groups face the greatest financial pressure. A large portion of their income is spent on essential needs such as food, housing, and transportation, leaving very little room for saving or emergencies. This puts them in a more vulnerable financial position, especially during economic uncertainty. And lastly, financial literacy play an important role in helping citizens manage their finances effectively by improving knowledge on budgeting, saving, and financial planning. Individuals can adapt better to inflation and make wiser financial decisions. In conclusion, enhancing financial awareness among Malaysia is vital in ensuring they are better prepared to face the challenges of the increasing cost of living. That's all from me. Thank you.